Hey, we're live, and we're a little bit off time today. Normally, we are at 9:30 Mountain Time, 11:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Time. That's when we normally like to start. But guess what? I was a little bit late today, got delayed. So this is my second chance. Okay, I want to talk about second chances today. I talked about second chances last week when I said, okay, did you do your New Year's resolutions? Last Friday, a week ago, I said, this is your second chance. This is your second chance to take a run at those New Year's resolutions. Sometimes you make these great New Year's resolutions, you get excited about them, and then somehow you don't get started on them right when you need to, like right in the beginning of the year. But you get a second chance. And so your second chance is today. Okay, this may be your third chance. All right, but you're going to keep getting chances. And that's the thing about life. That's the good thing about life is that you're going to get a lot of second chances. So what about real estate? Hey, you might have tried to do real estate a lot of different times in your life, and this may be, your fourth time you're taking a good run at it or whatever it is. I don't care. However many times until you succeed, you got to keep going back. You got to keep getting that second chance. So what do we get a second chance at? Almost everything, not everything. Okay. Sometimes you have a deal and you miss out on that deal because you didn't make your calls at the right time. You didn't follow up well and you miss out on that deal and you feel bad. Well, you're not going to get a second chance at that deal, but what are you going to get a second chance at? Deals. You're going to get second chances. You're going to get second chances at just about everything. Now, if you blow some romantic relationship, usually you manage to get a second chance. If there's something there, if there's some basis of love there, in some relationship, you're probably going to get a second chance and a third chance. So we get second chances in life, and that's the good thing about life. So I was late today. Oh no, I could have got all upset. I could have said, "Oh no, I'm running late. All my brunchers are going to be upset and they're going to miss out and they're going to." But I just got to say, okay, I'm going to give myself a second chance. Okay, here's my second chance. Okay, so this is my second chance to do a great brunch with Brian. I was a little bit late today, and guess what? What if I totally blew it today? What if I didn't even show up? Well, I've got another chance on Monday. All right. So listen, you got a lot of second chances, but I don't want you to waste your chances. Sometimes you can muster up energy and the right psychology and the right mindset to do some big thing, like get really committed to real estate this year, 2024. Now we've got the best market we've had in a long time. We've got actual motivated sellers out there. It's been a long time with a hot sellers market where sellers could throw any piece of junk on the market and pretty much get offers. That's not the case anymore. So now you have more of a selection. You actually are in the driver's seat when you're looking for properties in a way that you haven't been for 10 years. So this is your second chance. I'll tell you what, there was a big chance that happened in the market in 2010 and 2011 when prices were very low compared to what they are now, right? And if you were active at that point, you should be very happy. But if you weren't active, here's your second chance. The market has turned again. Finally, we're back to more of a buyer's market. So here's your second chance at really making a lot of money in real estate starting this year. Okay, again, I need you to pick the right area. Make sure you're working in the right farm area, and this doesn't have to be where you live. You're no longer trapped by geography. It's amazing how many virtual deals with video chats that we get done. So never think, oh my gosh, I don't live in the right market. And you know what? You might not. Literally, if you do live in San Francisco or LA or some of these cities like that, Seattle, the prices are very high and they're not that conducive necessarily to doing a lot of cash flow deals. Now, I got to temper that because there's a lot of deals to be had now in those upper priced houses. So whenever I say that, I always catch myself because I want you to actually target houses between 500,000 and 2 million. If you can find a list of vacant properties in your area between 500,000 and 2 million, if you're in the Wolf's Deal Club, we can actually help you with stuff like that. We have a list creating program that we use people in our Wolf Steel Club. So I talked about that yesterday. If you're interested in that, don't forget to call. We want to support you in every way we can. And if 2024 is your second chance at making a lot of money in real estate, let's get serious about it. Let's really get serious about it. Let's do it this year. Let's do it this time. This is your second chance. Now, you're going to get a lot of second chances at most things. Like, that's why I wore my Vikings sweatshirt today. Okay, the Vikings are out of it. This coming weekend, tomorrow and the next day, it's one of the most fun weekends in pro football because there's all these playoff games. There's tons of playoff games. It's wild card weekend, so it's wild. It's a lot of fun. And if your team didn't make it, guess what? You're going to have a second chance next year and another chance the next year. So just keep that in mind. If you ever goof something up, and I'm terrible at this. I'm very terrible with self-recriminations. I get down on myself, but I'm getting better. I'm always getting better at that. So I'm giving myself a break. I'm being kinder to myself. I'm saying, hey, if you didn't work out this time, you're going to get a second chance. That's true with pickleball too. I'm very competitive. And so I get kind of fierce out there. And so if we lose a really close one after a big battle, it's frustrating. And I actually think about it later. So I don't want to be that way either. I want to think, okay, I'm going to have a lot of second chances in pickleball. And that's very true. So think about the things that you think you messed up in your life and realize that, hey, I could have a second chance if I just resolve to take that second chance. Okay, so today's about second chances. Also, with your New Year's resolutions, look at them again today. Look at your New Year's resolutions and say, okay, which ones did I not get kicked into gear yet? And I'm going to take a second chance on those. I'm taking a mulligan. Okay. You guys know what a mulligan is? It's when you take a golf swing and you hit a bad one and you say, okay, I'm taking a mulligan. You take another one. So there's plenty of mulligans in life. Sometimes not, on any individual deal. If you miss that deal, you're probably not going to get that deal. But that's why you stay focused and you keep focused on your goals. Okay, and that will give you a lot of second chances. You can have a lot of chances to reach your goals. You don't have to always reach every goal, the first time you really try. Okay, so try hard this year and it's all going to happen. So I love second chances. Yes, I take advantage of second chances. Let's do that one. It's a little bit wordy. I take advantage of second chances. I like that one. That's good. It's a little bit long, but that's our affirmation for today. I take advantage of second chances. Okay. 3 times on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I take advantage of second chances. I take advantage of second chances. I take advantage of second chances. Yeah. Especially with your New Year's resolutions. Let's have an awesome year. Follow your New Year's resolutions, especially if they're about time management. I'm going to do more on time management because that's such a crucial feature of success. And so I'm working on a psych up right now on that. So it's a lot of fun to focus on that crucial part of your success. Okay, let's do our deep breathing. Nice deep breath in. Nice smile. Let it go. All right, this keeps you in good shape. Take another deep breath in. I want you to have many decades of good health. Let it go. That's why it's good to get exercise. Second chance on exercise and weight loss, okay? I should do a whole thing on weight loss because I know everybody thinks about that. Even me, and I'm pretty skinny. I think about weight loss all the time because that's how I stay this way. One more deep breath in. Hold it a little bit, and let it go. All right, great job. All right, we're gonna have a great weekend. We're gonna make calls this weekend, right? Caleb, yay! Good to see Caleb here. Hey, good to see Caleb. Morning, Bill. Good morning, Brian and everyone. I like it when you guys say hi to everyone. Tony, it's a numbers game. Yep. And we love second chances. Yes, this is great. Great for everyone to remember about getting a second chance. KJ, good morning. Sorry I was late, everybody. Yes, we love second chances. Okay, great to see everybody here this morning. Great sweatshirt. Yes, if you're a Vikings fan, for sure. And have a great day. Remember, call the office if you have any questions about that Wolf Steel Club, 888-RICH-NOW. Remember, that's an easy number to remember. Do you want to be rich later or do you want to be rich now? Let's get rich now. This is your second chance at it. So have a wonderful weekend. Make some good calls. Remember, our KPI is 20 calls a week. So if you haven't made any calls this week yet, you got some calls to make this weekend. But let's get it going. Let's get it rocking and rolling. And you guys who live in the winter states, I mean, those sellers are really dying. I mean, people are not out looking at houses. So when you call these people in your winter states, you might think, oh, this isn't a good time to buy. If somebody's got their house on the market right now, it's a great time to buy. Because why do they have their house on the market right now, since it's the middle of winter? Because they're that desperate to sell it. Okay, so now is the time to really be calling those FSBOs off Zillow and making your calls this weekend and maybe checking out different markets again. All right, so let's take advantage of our second chances. Let's have a great weekend this weekend. Until I see you on Monday, keep expecting success, getting great training, awesome training for your couple, and taking action. Yes.